week. Here we go.
I put in your stick already.
Thank you. DJ Azure, always helpful. All right. Changes for this week. Let's see if I can remember them. Here we go. We've got, what did I even do? Sarabella, Robo 14. I think this is it outside of what was already in the beta changes, because there's some stuff that I want to do to Beowulf that I didn't get to yet. Like fixes. But for the most part, this build is solid. So here we go. So this, if it didn't stagger you, was -12 on hit, which really sucks. Thank you very much for Psychopath for pointing that out, because I forgot about it. So now, if you've already used your stagger, it is a trip stun and never allows you to OTG. So if I put on hitboxes and I turn off ground text, boy, there are a lot of training mode options in this game. Right, he's white the entire time, which means you never actually get to hit them, but if you, where are we? Jump. Come on. If you hit somebody in the air, they don't get to counter hit you for free and kill you. Also, it's a way worse combo ender for every reason than M-Bang, so you're pretty much not going to see Peacocks actually end combos with it. Oh yeah, I also added Super Jump as a thing, which we didn't have before and I had meant to do a long time ago, but now I did it. Alright, so we don't need hitboxes anymore. Actually, I lied, we do need hitboxes anymore. Okay, so Robo Fortunes. Let's do ground tech forward. Alright, Robo Fortunes cannon has had the hitboxes, the back of the hitboxes move forward slightly. What? Move forward slightly so you can actually punish her for doing it from behind without getting hit. That's true of all 3 levels, which I forgot to hold the button down for because I'm awesome. Because, unlike Argus Agony, if you got hit by this, it would hold you in place for the entire thing and deal full damage. So now you can punish her slightly more easily. I tested every single thing that I could think of, and none of it caused the cannon to actually miss you, including like, well, okay, assume I'm better than I am, but including lots of magnet setups where they're coming back at you. Okay, the last thing that is a quality of life improvement. Sarabella's in the middle, that's right. Alright, the last thing that, no, get in the corner, don't tech. And voice command? Yes.
Don't tech.
Xbox don't tech. Yes. The next thing is putting health at like 10%. Man, I'm never gonna be able to. Nope. Okay. So it used to be that if you had already used up your OTG, I'll try it from 20%. And we'll see. If you had already used up your OTG, and now I have to figure out, sorry, you know what, I'm just gonna do this the way that I did it when I was fixing the problem, so here we go. Alright. That's fine. When did it drop? That was the thing I was doing before. Okay. Well, I'll wait. Okay, well, while we're waiting, tell you to be more social. It's not gonna work though.
I got right now.
Yeah, it's not gonna work.
I'd be mad at them.
Tell me when it's back. Okay. Alright, we're good? Okay, so the way that it works is when you are dead, you are invincible if you are in knockdown hit stun, as such, as seen here, because that prevents dead body infinites. However, what that would do is when Dynamo killed you in this situation, you would bounce off the floor, touch the wall, become invincible, and then Sarabella would finish the Dynamo and the next character would come in and she would actually be minus. This is the only case that I could actually find of a character being minus. You can be pretty close to being minus, but not actually minus on incoming. So I have fixed this. So the first part, the first 4 hits of the Dynamo will always juggle you properly even if you're in the corner. The end will miss, so you don't get the same advantage that you get if you just kill them, right? 2, 3, so it's like 2.5 jumps. Oh, actually I think it just says how plus you are. Yeah, so that's plus 118. Alright, that's plus like 39. So you're not like minus 20. What? Oh, nice, good.
No! No!
Get off your phone, participate, you're here with real people. Give me your phone. Give me your phone.
No.
Yes. Come on, go to your room. Go to your room, eat your vegetables. Don't vote for bigotry. Alright. Alright, so anyway, if you hit them off the floor, which that is not going to let me do. Come on, Seracopter. There we go. If you hit them off the floor, it still works. So if you've already used up your OTG and you try to do it anyway, now you're going to be minus and they're going to come in and be able to kill you for it. But in the cases where it actually left you minus before, it doesn't anymore. As far as I could test, this was the only super in the game that did this. If there are other ones that you know of, please tell me and I can fix them now in the same way. Okay, the last thing that I skipped, well, I guess I can go through unblockable protection really quickly.
No, it's fine.
Time out. I'm too hot. All right, the last thing, aside from the unblockable protection, is if you miss with Fukua's Fireball, she now gets the world's teeniest amount of meter, which she didn't before. Oh, come on. Yeah. So she now gets the world's teeniest amount of meter for missing with one as opposed to nothing. Because since M Shadow changed and is not as amazing at neutral as it was before, this is actually a decent change for her because she's owned sometimes too. Alright, so the unblockable protection thing is you used to, I will try this with Peacock and you will be player 2, or someone will be player 2.
So someone else be player 2. I'm not at
Oh, so I'll explain how it all works. Basically, I'll show what used to work and then I'll show how it is fixed now. Oh, I even got the right character, very nice. Alright, so we'll see whether I'm actually able to do this. Are you moving? Okay, cool. So, move forward just a tiny little bit. Okay. So, what you're going to do on wake up is block low. Alright? I'm awesome. I didn't get the bomb. Alright. Nope. See that? Okay, so what this is, in sequence, I'll try to get the pause, but I probably won't be able to. Damn. Okay, so I'll just explain it. What this is in sequence is, you can try it from here.
Wait, can I?
No, you can't, but I could try it like this. We'll see whether I can do all the moves and stuff like I want. Yeah, that was way too early. Yep, too early. Sorry, everyone. Like I said, this is going to be a pain in the butt. Nope. Well, assist won't actually help you with the timing at all. Alright, so this actually was it.
Oh,
because
dang.
because you can see that the block spark for the fridge is in front of the block spark for the bomb. Okay, so what this is a high, then a mid, then a low, or a low, then a mid, then a high. Previously, and still, if you got hit by a high, block low. Right? If you block low, you are blocking both mid and high at the same time. That's what pink means. And I'm not going to be able to do this unless I just do it like this. What? Why? Right? So he was only blocking low there. What happened was you are protected during hit stop of a low or a high from being hit high or low. But if a mid happened in between before, that would be the current hit and it would no longer protect you during hit stop. So it was because of the order that things are checked in, which is point character and then projectiles and then assists. It was possible to just overlap them with 3 hitboxes that would be low mid high or high mid low, and they would have to switch blocking within 2 frames. They no longer have to do that. The protection now works such that it is a minimum of 7 frames or a maximum of whatever the hit stop of the low or the high was, no matter whether you get touched by anything else or not. So if you are touched by a low or a high, you have 7 frames no matter what to switch your block or to push block and then do absolute guard. It's no longer 18 frames and it is no longer extended by other hit stop, but it does actually accomplish the real purpose of what the thing was supposed to be in the first place. So to illustrate, I'm gonna be severing and you're gonna block low. That's all you have to do. Right? So if the axe hits first, you get hit. It's still a true 50-50. If the 2 things hit within, so that was outside 7 frames. That is outside 7 frames. That is outside 7 frames. So it's really not very long. See? But if it's inside 7 frames, you are protected as you are supposed to be, even if, because the setup was having a tier in between the 2, which, like, people didn't even know that was happening, but the tier is a mid, so it was doing the thing. Right? So if you still get an actual 50-50 at the beginning, and you still get fairly hard to react to 50-50s near the end, but you don't get the actual humanly unblockable stuff that was in the middle. So basically, it isn't extended at all. It is just doing the original thing that worked for 99% of cases. I hope that is clear to people. Also, I may as well say while I'm saying it, just block high. So it's pretty much impossible to set this up, but if you had the ability for the point character to do 2 hits within 7 frames of each other, which no one can do highs and lows like that, because all hits except Painwheel's jumping hard kick have hit stop of 2 frames or of 5 frames or more. But if this was inside 7 frames, you would still have to block this properly, because if it's not different sprites, it's not protected. So the point character mix-ups are never protected against. It's just if you have something else in there, it's protected against. I tried some things that were less strict, that protected you for a longer period of time, and everybody hated their life no matter what. So we have gone back to, it is the original time frame. It is just all the time instead of you being able to get around it accidentally. Alright, if you want me to go through things that were in the last beta update, I guess I can really quickly. What even were they? Does anyone remember? Oh, Canis Press. I don't remember things that I did for other characters. What? Oh yeah. Peacock. 3 characters. Sorry. Canis Major Press. Peacock. Peacock. Yeah. Okay. We've got. Okay, so Canis Major Press. Regular Canis Major Press now causes hard knockdown still, but Beowulf is only +3. So you can do meaty crouching light kick. You will be in the air for a hop by the time they jab. You can do meaty throw. So you get mix-ups, but you don't get pressure. EX still causes the high advantage knockdown from previously, so you still get this stuff if you use an EX. It should take health off of normal. Alright, if you do a super and you do a regular one, you get the advantageous knockdown, but you don't get the extra damage. If you do a super and you do an EX one, you get the extra damage. Whoops. Thanks. I fixed up Moonsault, being able to pick them up. He doesn't have 3 meters anymore. It always gives you the proper number of follow-ups, etc., etc. Also, if you don't have 2 levels, it doesn't show you the hype during the Super Flash, because it was confusing some people that it would show you even if you had 1 level, but you wouldn't be able to pick them up. So now it only shows you that you have hype if you're able to pick them up, which is if you have the 2 bars. Yeah. And I can show off the use of EX Chair Dance. So every other finisher, call your assist. Every other finisher doesn't allow you to hit the assist. Call her again. Right, including EXs again. None of this allows you to pick up the assist. However, EX Chair Dance does. So people were saying there is no use for EX Chair Dance. There's one. Also, regular Chair Dance does more damage than any other finisher, which I will fix to also happen after you've done some knees in your combo. EX Chair Dance allows you to follow up if you want to have corner carry by doing arm, or I should have just done this and then saved, or gives you a full taunt while it is completely safe, or wow, I'm not going to be good at this because I didn't practice this one. Allows you to do follow-ups that I am not going to be good enough to get. I'm sorry. I promise you can do that on everybody except Painwheel. You can try later. Yeah, it totally works on Big Band. That's separate though. You can also do Dash Jump Fierce Punch, which I'm not going to be able to get either. You can. Yeah, sure you do. Okay, well, I promise it's possible. I'm sorry I'm garbage. Why did I pick? Oh, I picked Peacock because, whoops, I should just do it like this. Alright, so if I do Lenny Cannon, it still pushes Lenny just fine, and then you get the follow-up. Whoops. If you do Lenny, no, it's Fireball. If you do Lenny, the level 1 and level 3 cannons no longer pull it toward Robo, they push it away. Do it again. Well, Yeah, so it used to pull it in, now it doesn't. That's fixed. Also, to cover it for completeness, where is she? Miss Fortune's head control is now back to basically normal. So if you press it for any length of time, you get headbutt. If you press it for any length of time, you get zoom. Same as before. However, if you release the button while holding straight down, nothing happens, which allows you to walk the head around as much as you want and then not do anything. So it's kind of the best of both worlds because you actually get to walk the head around, but you still get immediate response on all of your release moves if you want it. And I may as well cover it again for completeness. Alright, so here's what you gotta do. Throw Light George, and then wait till you recover and do medium teleport. No, from back there. Alright, so if you trade with Beat Extend, they no longer go flying across the screen. This is mostly just because that was sucky. So, yeah. He could still follow up, and in fact he gets worse follow-ups now because before he got non-OTG H-Brass, which was like ridiculous. Like, I can also just do it like this. Whoops. Right? Before you couldn't punish that, now you can. That never really comes up, but whatever. But also, yeah, if you traded with it before, you got non-OTG H-Brass, which meant you got Beat Extend trade, Brass Knuckles, level 1, Stomp, level 1, for trading, which was really dumb. Now you don't. You get combos, but they're scaled, so it works out. And you can set it up really easily by doing that, which I forgot. Yeah, I think that was like basically it. Oh. Squiggly's level 3 goes away if you super her. Which I am probably going to change to if you snap her out. Because I do want it to be hard to get rid of, but I do want to reward you for hitting her. I also think I'm going to make the startup pose slightly less. Oh, it still rewards you right now if you snap her out, but you get both. Right, so that's it. Yeah, but I think I want to reduce the recovery on the startup just a little bit because now you can get rid of it, so you should be slightly less punishable. In any case, even if they tech right away, sweep into level 3 is still fine. Whoops, that was poor, I'm sorry. This is still completely safe and actually gives you Okizeme, so it still has basically the same uses it had before, except if you just pull it out at neutral, they're not just screwed. Okay, that concludes updates. Let's do tournament things. Thank you, everybody. We are basically done. If there are still further updates after I fix stuff this weekend, they will be very minor because this is basically the build. Oh, I guess I should also mention we are, I think like 1,500 or 2,000, something like that, pre-orders away from the limited run games PS4, PS Vita reaching 10,000, which would allow us to put Japanese voices into PS4, PS Vita, and PC builds that are outside Japan. So if you haven't pre-ordered one of those and you want Japanese voices, that's how you're going to get them. Also, I guess I should say for completeness, since this will be the last build of the game, if you are a backer and something happened that was unsatisfactory to you, you cannot ask us to fix it after this.
If the camera's not there.
All right. turn this thing
Let's
around.
kick signs up.
Gonna try to
Wait, why are you pointing it towards both of you?
because no wait. Normally it was on.